the NIO catalysts for January 2021 include the NIO used car market, which is launching on January 3rd. Also, the December delivery number update and everything to do with that's going to happen sometime during the first week of January. NIO Day 2020, guys, a couple days after that, we're going to find up a whole bunch of information about the two new sedans that they've been working on, the NT2 platform, NIO app software upgrades, the EE7 factory. Very excited for that, to hear more about that, and the 150 kilowatt hour battery, and then also the second gen power swap reveal, guys. Not only that, but the EU expansion plan, so a timeline to when they're gonna start, hopefully entering the Europe and American, markets and selling the EVs. Also, President Biden inauguration right after that. So these are all catalysts that will impact the price for NIO. This is speculation, but we're all speculating that this is going to be a positive increase in NIO's price because of all these things. These are good things. In the past, we've seen that when NIO revealed the EC6 in last year's NIO Day event, the price went up a lot during that event. So, on and around that time. And also, they unveiled some, I think it was some other battery, second gen battery stuff. There's some little details I can't remember, but basically the price went up. Also, you guys have to remember that when Biden was a projected winner during the first week of November, after the election and stuff, during those days, NIO also went up, and that's because Biden is pushing for clean energy and removal and eradication of fossil fuels, all that. So he's trying to encourage the world to basically rely on renewable and clean energy, and EV cars. This should impact NIO mostly as a Chinese EV maker, because so first of all, NIO is a fully electric vehicle maker, so this is definitely gonna help out NIO for sure. But yeah, let's move on with this video, guys. Get your 4 free stocks. The link's in the description of my video. Click on it. It takes less than 5 minutes to sign up, but you get 4 free stocks that are valued between $8 and $1,600 each. Get that free money. And Bitcoin, we see it here, it's getting close to approaching 25,000. So do you guys think this is a bubble because of Tether and because of them putting out these stable coins? Do you think this is going to come crashing, or do you think this is going to keep going up until we hit 30K and then boost the altcoins? What do you guys see happening with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Let me know. We're definitely in some sort of bull cycle, and it's just the beginning. So these gains right here, Bitcoin, passing its all-time high, this is just the beginning. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in the future here, I guess, in the short term, because this stuff is brewing up, man. A lot of news about, there's news about institutions buying up Bitcoin. There's only a limited amount out there, so keep in mind that there's only 18 million Bitcoins circulating in the world. So that means that when these institutions are buying thousands or hundreds of these, which results in multi-million-dollar purchases, it's reducing the supply and increasing the demand. So this is over time going to go up in value. Some people are predicting that Bitcoin's going to reach $300,000-$400,000 by the end of 2021, beginning 2022. Who knows though? We could just be going into that sort of market where we can expect at least a $100,000 Bitcoin. But yeah, that's just pure speculation. But let's continue with this video. It's mostly about NIO. I did want to talk a little bit about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because that's just the trending topic lately. So, but yeah, NIO stock, a buy amid high hopes for big annual event. So it's referring to the January 9th event that's going to feature the 100 kilowatt per hour battery. And this is that same battery that is supposedly can at least deliver somewhere around 900 kilometers at the very least in range. So that's gonna be good for the company, I guess, because if you look at Tesla's like Model S, their long range plus battery size is only 100 kilowatt per hour. So this battery should be game changing for NIO if it gets revealed, and they're obviously gonna plan on a date on when to actually put it out for the public, for them to be able to purchase it either with the battery as a service option or just outright buy it. But either way, that's huge. So this article also mentions that NIO's accumulation/distribution rating of A reflects heavy buying by institutional investors in the past 13 weeks. IPO stock NIO is well traded with decent institutional backing. 529 funds own the EV stock as of September, and up from 347. So institutional investors, they own about 40%, around 40 to 42% of NIO's outstanding shares. So, an interview cited by Barron's CEO William Lee said NIO should reach an annual production capacity of 150,000 units by the end of 2021. Longer term, NIO aims to double the output to 300,000 per year. For context, NIO delivered 20,000 electric vehicles in 2019. So wow, yeah, that's a huge increase. Wall Street is optimistic about those targets. We believe the company can achieve this using the existing industry capacity instead of building a greenfield plant, given rampant overcapacity in China, which should reduce its capex burden. Dutch bank analyst Edison Yu said in October. Analysts are also bullish about overall China EV sales, adding further lift to NIO stock. JP Morgan expects that the EV share of the total China car market to quadruple to 20% in 2025 from under 5% in 2019. The cost of producing EVs and traditional vehicles will reach parity by 2023, driven by lower battery costs, the firm says. And globally, Webull sees a major inflection of EV demand, with electric vehicles ramping from 3% of the total auto sales today to 10% by 2025. For China, it sees a tidal wave of momentum heading into 2021. Again, the Chinese EV market is key for the success of any EV maker. So they have to first, work on that, and once they can get that right, then expanding is the next priority. So China, the world's biggest market for electric cars, wants EVs to be 25% of all new car sales by 2025. That's ambitious. Wall Street expects NIO's newly launched EC6 electric crossover, as well as its battery initiatives, to drive future momentum. So NIO reports very strong demand for the new EC6. A robust order backlog means buyers wait around 8 weeks to actually get the EV. Wow. So in 2020, NIO launched Battery as a Service, a subscription plan for batteries. Essentially, the car and the battery are sold separately. Users can buy electric cars without batteries for a lower price and swap out batteries for a monthly fee depending on the needs of the vehicle they're driving at the time. And NIO debuted a new 100 kilowatt per hour battery pack option in November 6th, with the higher range up to 360 miles. So now we know that the blue sky is coming, like they say. They're focusing now on putting out another option for users to be able to purchase a 150 kilowatt per hour battery, which should deliver 900 kilometers. What's funny to me is that there's articles and analysts still calling NIO a new EV startup, and that's hilarious. I don't think it's your regular new EV startup anymore, because the demand is growing so fast that there's a robust order backlog right now. Meaning, if you're trying to get the EC6 from the NIO app, you order it, right? You pre-order it, you pay the money, or however you finance it in China, and you have to wait 8 weeks to be able to get a hold of it. And that just goes to show that there's people out there that want to buy it. There's a market for this car. People love it, and I've seen videos of owners of NIO cars, I guess, and they've actually contrasted between Tesla and NIO, and shared like pros and cons, and all I've heard from NIO so far is good things, and that's mostly from like the NIO app and the experience that they have gotten from the battery as a service, all that. It just goes to show that NIO as a company is customer oriented, that they're focused on the customer. They want to provide the most value and the best experience possible, and that's what's going to win the hearts of people over there as consumers. And I feel like now that we're getting into the near future, where 25% of new car sales have to be EVs, NIO is going to definitely survive in the future, and they have a bright future ahead of them. I think NIO as a company is right now is a great buy. This is not financial advice, but I think that they have a lot of growth ahead in the stock price, just because they're going for this market right now, focusing currently and getting it right, and then moving on to Europe. And hopefully on NIO Day, January 9th, we can actually hear more information about how they're planning to expand to Europe and the US in the near future as well. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Definitely leave a like and comment if you did. That helps the YouTube algorithm in pushing this video out there to more people. One last thing, don't forget your 4 free stocks. Links in the description of my video. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.